and the sound of Cole's feet running through the woods. That's about it. But anyway, I hope you guys are set up for this storm, and you got plenty of water, you got plenty of food, you know, to last you for a couple of days, you know, so in case it gets really bad and you get snowed in, you'll have plenty to eat, you'll have plenty to drink, and you'll be able to be okay for a few days. But I'm pretty well set up. I could probably make it for a couple of weeks, if not a month, before I have to even come out of the house. Probably come out to let Cole walk. But other than that, I wouldn't have to come out of the house at all. But this is through years and years of prepping, you know. We've been living in the last days ever since I was 5 years old. Ever since I could learn to talk and understand the English language, I've been told that we've been in the last days, and it's been doom and gloom, and you need to be prepared for the winter and prepare for things. And being the Boy Scout that I am, that's the motto: always be prepared. And I took that to heart. I've had gear and prepping materials for years. Ever since I was a kid, I've been prepared. But most people are late to the game on this. So if you're late to the game, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, just get what you can. You know, most importantly, you gotta have water, because you're gonna die of thirst long before you die of hunger. And when it comes to food, you know, everybody's got food in the house. Maybe not be stuff you want to eat, you know, some beans or something up in the cupboard, some canned goods that you haven't opened or that wouldn't want or that you wouldn't eat. There's stuff, you know, that you wouldn't touch now, but would be glad to have after a couple of weeks of starvation. You'd be glad to get it, ready to kill over it. But so everybody's got something, you know, so you may not be what you want, but you got it. And I think on my next video, because a lot of videos tell you how to prep, what to get. You gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta have the other. But very few videos will tell you what to do if you were gonna sleep at the wheel and you ain't got nothing. You know, then, you know, you're in trouble, and there's nobody to tell you what to do in that situation. So I'm gonna put a video together for that scenario. What to do if you haven't prepared. What to do and how to go about your life. You know, if you haven't prepared and shit's gonna hit the fan tomorrow, you only got like 24 hours to prepare. You know, other than the fact that you're screwed, but hope is not completely lost, you know, but you'll have to depend on other people, you know, because you're not going to be self-sufficient. And there's going to be a lot of people falling into that category. A lot more people fall into that category than there are people that are preppers. You know, when you make a channel about prepping, you're preaching to the choir. You know, everybody's going to agree with you. Nobody's going to dispute the fact that you need to have supplies, that you need to have water, that you need to have food stacked back. put away, and provisions for yourself. Nobody's gonna argue that fact. But there are a lot more people that are not prepared. You don't think so? Let's go to work and wait until lunchtime and see what people do. What are you getting for lunch? Oh, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'm gonna go to Burger King. I'm gonna go this place. I'm gonna go that place. No. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Oh, I don't eat breakfast. You go into a job for 8 hours to work, and you don't prepare a breakfast for yourself to get enough food inside you, to get you enough energy to get you at least through lunchtime. You're gonna walk around starving to death. That's why everybody's so grouchy and so grumpy all the time. They're starving. And then when they finally do eat, they go to McDonald's or Burger King or something like that, and they pile it on. They get those big helpings of food, and they get, unhealthy. And that's no way to do it. But people that don't bring their lunch, that don't eat breakfast, don't prepare for their day before they leave home, those are the people that are going to be out there and aren't going to have any supplies or anything for, if a disaster strikes. And they're going to be in bad shape. And depending on how bad it gets and how long the duration of the situation is, they're going to be willing to kill for a can of food. There he goes. I see something over there. I'm going to go and investigate. Taking my time a little bit here because I got up a little early today because I wanted to get that firewood and everything. They were running low on it. They didn't have any yesterday. They just made that firewood I got today yesterday. They just made it. So I had to get out there and get it before. Oh, that's somebody with their dogs. I knew I saw something over here. Good boy. Good boy, Cole. Come on, let's go. We're going this way. Good boy. Yeah, I thought we were alone out here. But obviously we got company. But anyway, I found that trail. The reason I went over that way was because I saw a tree. Looked like it was some wood shavings, like somebody cut it down with looked like somebody cut it down with a chainsaw. So I went over there to investigate. It just so happens there was a guy over there walking his dog, came over the hill. So to avoid having a confrontation with Cole and his dog, I decided to come back to the trail and come on this way. He's made his way back over there. He probably just being nosy. He probably saw me back my truck up in there and then take off over here into the woods. He just came over to see what was going on. Brought his dog with him so he wouldn't look weird, lurking around in the woods. That's a good way for nosy people to get in your business. You're walking around with a dog, you don't suspect anything. They're being nosy as hell, but they're using that dog as an excuse. But anyway, we're gonna make our way back to the truck, and then I'm gonna take him home, and then we're going to the I'm gonna go to work. We got plenty of time. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.